Hello, this is Andrew Smith on day 30 of the MLM Lead System Pro 90-day challenge. Again, we've reached quite an important milestone as we're now 1/3 of the way through the course. So I'm really pleased about that. Things are really progressing in the way that I'd hoped, and I hope that I can continue to share useful information with you over the next 60 days. Now, in yesterday's video, I was explaining how the focus of this particular week and onwards from here is more considering what information you're going to share with your prospects once they arrive at your blog or once they arrive at your landing page. It's all well and good driving a huge amount of traffic, but it's important to consider what experience your site visitors are going to have of you once they arrive. Now, one of the big areas that this kind of highlighted to me was the importance of providing information about the things that motivate me, the things that inspire me, and the reasons why I'm in this industry. Now, before, this was my About Me page that I had previously, and all it spoke about really were how I build my business. It's assumed that people would know why I joined or what I get out of the business, but it didn't really explain what brought me to the industry, how I caught the vision, and that kind of thing. And to be honest, I thought that it was best to keep this short, just to provide highlights and just really to try to capture the interest of my prospects and show them what I could offer. Now, one thing I've noticed through using Twitter and through tracking where my site visitors are coming from is that if you look at the path of visitors who come through Twitter, whichever page they land on, I'd say probably 6 times out of 10, the next page they click on is the About Me page. I guess that's the essence of social networking, is people want to get to know the people that they're communicating with. So they come to your blog, they have a look at some of your information, and then the next thing that they do is go to read your story. So if your story isn't particularly inspiring, if they read it and they don't really feel like they've got to know you, then they haven't really achieved what they hope to achieve by visiting the site. So what I've decided to do is really craft this. I'm not worried about keeping it short and concise anymore. I'm really going to talk about my journey, what I did before I came to network marketing, how I was found by the people who introduced me to the business, and what's happened to me on the journey along the way. So I guess the important thing is really that the journey is more important than the outcome. People want to know how you felt. People want to know what emotions you experience. So that's something that I'm really going to try to tie in there. And the reason it's important is because that's what builds your character, and that's what builds your value as a leader. People don't really care how many phone calls you made a week, or anything like that, or how much success you had. All they want to know is, are you passionate? As a leader, are you going to be able to inspire them? Are you moving in the direction they want to go? They're not necessarily looking for someone that's already achieved everything that they can possibly conceive, but they're looking for someone that would be willing to take them by the hand and say, look, this is the direction I'm moving in. This is what I've already done, and this is where I see my future going. So I hope that you can take kind of those elements into what you're doing. If you don't have a blog, get one set up right away, because this is kind of the future of building relationships and networking, is to bring people to a blog and start to build your value that way. So there's some tasks for you to get on with. I will speak to you again tomorrow. Thanks for listening.